Hey guys, welcome to my channel Elite Wrestling World. My name is GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here on AEW Dynamite post-show review. Dynamite Beach Break was an excellent show. We are just 1 week away from Double or Nothing pay-per-view, which is going to be a fantastic event. We start off with Hangman Page and Will Ospreay versus Takeshita and Josh Alexander. Ospreay and Takeshita to start. Alexander tags in. Will takes him off his feet. Family working Ospreay over. Match breaks down. Will knocked to the floor. Alexander dives THROUGH Page to take him out. Ospreay in with big springboard lariat. Nope. Takeshita in. Big Blue Thunder Driver. Hangman breaks it up. Will manages to stop a hidden blade just inches short of Page's face. Add him out to the floor after a tense moment. Buckshot and hidden blade at the same time. Adam Page and Will Ospreay win by pinfall with a combination buckshot, hidden blade on Josh Alexander. Post-match, Konosuke runs in and attacks Will. Alexander returns to help him beat Ospreay down. Will hits a hidden blade on Josh, a big elbow to Page because he's on autopilot. Hangman takes offense and they square off before Will decides to be the bigger man and leaves first. Next is Ricochet versus Zach Gowen. Feeling out, down on one leg in the mat grappling. Ricochet bails to the floor and Zach dives on him. Down up top, Tornado DDT blocked. Ricochet rams him into the corner and lays a big chop in for 150 splash. Nope. Shooting star press. Still no. Ricochet goes in, gets the scissors. Referee Rick Knox takes them away, and while he's distracted, Gowen clocks Rick with his own prosthetic leg. Cover. Not enough. Zach fired up. Nobody home on the 1-foot moonsault. Ricochet lines him up. Ricochet wins by pinfall with Spirit Gun. Post-match, Ricochet attacks Gowen, blasting him with a penalty kick. Mark Briscoe makes the save. MJF is interviewed backstage. He says he doesn't want to wrestle unless he knows he can win, and if he gets to be part of the Hurt Syndicate he knows the variables will be reduced. The Hurt Syndicate roll up and MVP tells Max that after their match it is imperative that he join them in the ring. Hurt Syndicate versus Top Flight. Top Flight in hard, but the Hurt Syndicate take control. Eventually he gets Dante in. Benjamin with the corner rising knee. Lashley tags in with the spear. Hurt Lock applied. Hurt Syndicate win by referee stoppage with the Hurt Lock from Bobby Lashley on Dante Martin. Dustin and Sammy comes out. MVP says he has a lot of respect for Rhodes. Rhodes holds up his Ring of Honor tag and trios belts and says it's obvious what they want. See how you make their entrance. They don't mean any disrespect. Leo Rush asks Bobby what's up and asks, in respect of their past together, that they give Crew a tag title shot. MVP's had enough and he wants them to have a #1 contenders match on Collision and the winner gets a title shot at Double or Nothing. Montel is on the mic and says it's time for MJF to get his answer. MJF's music plays but he doesn't appear, so MVP asks Sheldon to go find him. Benjamin goes to Gorilla and asks Tony Khan where MJF is. Tony excitedly points behind him and slowly Max rises up and nervously says he was looking for Shelton. MVP says they've had the discussion and they know what's coming, so once again, thumbs time. Montel's thumb is up, Shelton's thumb is up, Bob's got a big grin on his face as he walks over and puts an arm around Max's shoulder and sticks his fist out. The thumb goes out and rotates up, rotates down, rotates back to center. Bobby Lashley gives him the thumbs up. MJF is in the Hurt Syndicate. Montel informs us they'll have an official contract signing to induct Max into the Hurt Syndicate next week and raises Friedman's hand. Next is Toni Storm versus AZM versus Mina Shirakawa versus Skye Blue. Blue and Storm brawling on the floor. AZM and Mina trading pinfall attempts in the ring. AZM cuts Blue off, ducking kicks, trading elbows, off the ropes. Mina and Toni in together now, squaring up, trading elbows, whip reversed and Shirakawa goes into a kick from AZM. Storm in with a dropkick, AZM ducks a Skye Blue, roundhouse kick. Storm hits Storm Zero on AZM, Mina breaks it up. Storm ducks Hurricane, small package, reversed, Shirakawa did IT. Mina wins by pinfall with an inside cradle on Toni Storm. Post-match, AZM is being helped to the back when Mercedes blindsides her and locks in the statement maker until Jamie Hayter makes the save. Jamie draws her up for haterade, but security breaks it up. MJF is interviewed. He's stoked to be in the Hurt Syndicate and wants his lawyer. Goes over the details and he signs the contract. MVP is upset. Max asks if he would sign a contract without having a lawyer look it over and Montel admits he wouldn't. Toni is in the ring with Nigel. McGuinness says he'll make it quick and he wants to apologize to Toni and to Daniel Garcia. Nigel says he let his ego get the better of him and he cost Danny the victory. Garcia says he can keep his apology to himself because he did exactly what he was supposed to do after FTR disrespected him. He's gonna fight them with or without Nigel and to Stokely Hathaway. He says he can't believe he's seeing the Burnouts argue which is the bigger disappointment. Stokes says that apology does nothing. He put hands on FTR, and there are consequences for that. Stokes says Nigel can sit behind his desk as the Al Bundy of commentary, reliving his glory days, and how can he beat FTR when he barely beat Hepatitis? Dax and Cash blindside Nigel and Daniel. They want the spike pile driver, but Daddy Magic Matt Menard makes the save, crowbar in hand. It's main event time on Dynamite Beach Break. Jon Moxley vs. Samoa Joe AEW World Championship Steel Cage match. Circling front kick, big chop and headbutt from Joe. Trading right hands, Jon goes into the cage. Penalty kick connects and Joe drops the elbow for a near fall. Trading elbows in the middle of the ring, Moxley is busted open. Samoa with an atomic drop, the senton. No. Joe gets him up top, looking for the muscle buster. Jon closes his eyes and bites his face. Moxley looking for the bulldog choke. Turner checks Joe's hand, but he's not done yet. Paradigm shift connects, but Samoa Joe isn't staying down yet. The coquina clutches in and Claudio is climbing the cage, but Willow pulls him down. Will Hobbs chases Wheeler Yuta. A mystery man in a hoodie passes Moxley the briefcase. Jon Moxley wins by pinfall with a briefcase shot to the forehead, retaining the AEW World Championship. Post-match, the mystery man is revealed as Gabe Kidd. Claudio distracts Hobbs and Kidd uppercuts him in the gentleman's area. The Young Bucks make their entrance. Nicholas offers a hand to the world champion, but... Enter Kenny Omega, ready for a fight, V-trigger on Yuta. Okada gets him from behind with a shot right to the diverticulitis. He throws Kenny into the ring and Matthew relowers it. BTE trigger on Joe, boots to Omega, a paradigm shift spikes him. Swerve is here with Prince Nana. Swerve climbs the cage and perches up top, diving splash into the crush. The Elite and the Death Riders run away and Strickland gets on the microphone. He says the last time he was in this city in this cage he got his brains beaten. He's the most dangerous man in AEW, and they want to cause a little anarchy. Double or Nothing, Phoenix, Arizona, anarchy in the arena. That's the show, folks. Please guys like and share this video, subscribe to my channel and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.